Plenty of goals in week 3 of La Liga after Barcelona and Real Madrid struggle away from home and Atletico comes back to win and go top of the league. Let's talk about it. Barcelona drew 2-2 away at Osasuna on Saturday, and the talking point of the game is definitely the penalty awarded against Gerard Piqué. It was a handball according to the new rule, but seriously, the ball was so close to his arm, and it was such a high speed that it's hard to call those penalties, but according to the new norm, the VAR gave it, and Roberto Torres converted the penalty for 2-2. An unconvincing performance from Blaugranas. They struggled in the first half. It was a similar situation to the goal at Bilbao. It was a cross from the right-hand side. The keeper and the defenders didn't know who's going for the ball, and there was Roberto Torres to finish on the volley. Very reminiscent of the goal that Aris Aduri scored against them in the first round. Barca struggled to come back. De Jong was out of play. He got a yellow card out of frustration. They weren't getting to Osasuna's goal, and the score remained 1-0 at halftime. It was two players coming off the bench that gave Barcelona the lead. First, Ansu Fati becoming the youngest player to score for Barcelona, and a beautiful header for him. Tucked it in the bottom right corner of the keeper. And after that, it was Artur Melo with another great shot inside the box to give Barcelona the lead, but it was the incident with the penalty that Osasuna took a deserved point. The other youngster, Carles Perez, had a brilliant chance at the end of the game to win the game for Barcelona, but missed after taking too many touches in the box, and the keeper came out and collected it. Final score 2-2 at El Sadar. Barca are missing Messi, their talisman, their main man, and they will hope that him and Luis Suarez come back soon because they do need the goals. And not just the goals, Messi brings a presence and occupies at least two defenders that frees up space for the rest of the team. He is integral for this Barcelona team, and they need him back as soon as possible. Osasuna showing that there won't be any pushovers despite being a newcomer in this league. El Azar is going to be a fortress for a lot of teams this season. Atletico had a hard time on Sunday, but eventually came back to win 3-2. Thomas Partey coming back into the team and getting the winning goal in the second half for Colchoneros, who go top of the league. It wasn't easy for Atletico after Eibar took a 2-0 lead in the first half. The goals coming from Charles Diaz and Anaitz. At the Wanda Metropolitano, not many teams come and score 2 goals against them, but that was the case. However, Diego Costa coming back into the team and making a straight impact after first making a brilliant run and shooting the ball, pushing off a defender to set up Joao Felix for his first goal in the league, and then eventually setting up another goal in the second half for the winner. Renan Lodi also making a comeback and impressing after he had a tough start in his first La Liga game. This time he was instrumental and picked up a man of the match performance. Atleti's equalizing goal coming from Vitolo, who continues to make a claim for the first team and gets another goal after he scored at Butarque last week. That's 3 wins out of 3 games for Atletico, a perfect start for them and looking impressive despite all the new signings. Late on Sunday night, closing out the round, it was Real Madrid struggling again away, this time at Valladolid, 2-2 the final score after Bale bailed out Blancos with his 2 goals and a late equalizer. And it looks like the Welshman, after he was an unwanted man in the summer, Zidane was making claims that the sooner he leaves the better. Well, suddenly, Bale is an integral part of this team and seems like he's carrying Real Madrid this season. What a turnaround. Zizou tried a new formation for this match, playing a 4-4-2 with Benzema and new signing Luka Jovic starting up top. Ferland Mendy as well making a debut on the left-hand side. But it wasn't a good start for the Blancos. Courtois was disappointed after parrying a shot from Teto Ikambis right into the path of Gerard Moreno, who tapped it in from close range. Benzema had a chance hitting the post. After that, a brilliant assist from Luka Jovic with a backheel pass to Carvajal to set up Bale for 1-1. The Yellow Submarine went ahead once again through Moy Gomez in the second half, finishing off a cross from new signing Ontiveros from the left-hand side. But it was again Gareth Bale to rescue the point for the Blancos after cutting in from the right-hand side and finishing in the bottom left corner of the keeper. Gareth Bale, though, turned into a villain quickly after getting 2 yellow cards in quick succession and getting sent off at the end of the game. A draw for Real Madrid and another unconvincing performance for them. They will be hoping that Eden Hazard comes back into the team after the international break. They really need some freshness and goals, and hopefully the Belgian will be fit to come back straight into the team. Villarreal let another win slip away after doing the same against Granada El Levante. They look like they're up for another shaky season after last year they were involved in a relegation battle for most of the season. It doesn't look good for the Yellow Submarine in these first rounds of the season. Athletic Bilbao won the Basque Derby on Friday against Real Sociedad 2-0 with goals coming from Iñaki Williams and Raul Garcia. It was Williams that made bold statements in the build-up of the game, but he delivered. 11 minutes in, he tapped in across from the right-hand side to finish, and Raul Garcia with a shot from outside the box to make it 2-0. A disallowed goal for Real Sociedad in the second half, rightfully so by VAR, and Bilbao goalkeeper Simon making some brilliant saves to secure the win. Athletic look like they're going to be formidable at home again after a great performance in the first round. Their last loss at home was almost a year ago against Real Sociedad. Sevilla and Celta with another intriguing game, ending 1-1 with the goals coming late in the second half. First, Franco Vázquez scored with a header after a brilliant free kick from Eder Banega. Denis Suarez, though, just minutes later getting the equalizer for Celta. He continues his impressive form and gets his first goal in La Liga, and Celta get a very, very crucial point away at a difficult ground. Good look for Fran Escobar's team. The other Sevilla team, Betis, get a first win as well at home, 2-1 against Leganés after Martin Braithwaite gave the visitors the lead. But Loren with his third goal in a third game, and then Fekir with another goal, give the green and white their first team of the season. Valencia finally with 3 points as well after defeating Mallorca 2-0. Dani Parejo making an instant impact and scoring 2 penalties, but Mallorca giving plenty of trouble, especially in the first half, hitting the post twice. That's all for this La Liga recap. What did you think of week 3? Leave your comments below. There's an international break this weekend, but we'll be back next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Adios from Madrid.